And this is why you ship with Gundam It. This is Toy Spell, and today we're looking at Fury Toys Kid Monkey Soldier Monkey Soldier, whatever, the Kid Wukong, the Kid Monkey King. So this guy was an add-on bonus that they just included with the Wukong. So he doesn't actually have any packaging. He's just loose in a bag. So let's get him checked out. Now he doesn't have too many bonuses or accessories, because he himself is a bonus. He came with this guy. So if you got this guy from a lot of different places, this one was from Gundam It, you also get this. I know 5K is also doing it. I have one in with 5K, so we'll see that soon too. But what you do get is right here, you get an open left hand with him, you get an open right hand with him, and the absolute cutest little Ryu Jingu Bane, like Wukong's staff. Let's see, can you get that? Oh, look at that, it's so cute. And this honestly could be used with Wukong himself too, because this staff does extend. I mean, like, in lore, it extends and gets smaller and whatnot. And here's the kid. They didn't skimp on this sculpt at all. Like, look at his face. It looks so nice. The arms, everything looks really, really nicely detailed on him. His feet, they even put the pink underneath his feet like they did with Wukong himself. They've got some pink on his hands. There we go. There's the light. And if you had to know, he has a peach-colored butt. Now, he doesn't have alternate face plates or glowing eyes or anything like that, but he has a really nice face sculpt, and I think they did a really good job on this. Like, remember, this guy was free. This is a bonus. This is an accessory that came with Wukong. Let's quickly go over some of the articulation on him. His head is on a dumbbell system, so he can look up that far, and he can look down that far. He can also obviously turn his head all the way around, and tilt's pretty good. Oh my gosh, I gotta get used to this new setup. Tilt is pretty good. His shoulders seem to be on a ball joint as well, and he also has the fur coming over his arm that I really liked about the Fury Toys Wukong. So his shoulders, so up, down, and then rotate all around. He does have a bicep swivel, it looks like. So yeah, right there. It's a little stiff on mine, and it's probably because this shape doesn't really lend itself too well to spinning, but it is there, and it can get some extra rotation out of that. His elbows are that ball hinge, and they can go up over 90 degrees just slightly, it looks like, and down pretty far as well. And they do rotate with that hinge, and you can make them bend any way you want, but I don't see why you would want them to bend any way but that. His hands here are on a ball, so they can go in and out and up and down, but not much because the ball's pretty close to his forearm, and there's that much rotation on it. Unlike Wukong, he only has a cut here in his upper torso. There's no cut down here. This is a solid piece, but the cut up here does have some articulation in it, so he can bend forward that much, which is actually really dang good, and he can go back that much, which is basically just slightly over straight, so that's not great, but I mean, it's all right. And just with this torso cut, he can do a tilt and a tilt, so it's really playful. Down here, he has a ball joint. You can see it right there, and so that can go up. That's pretty good. That's almost 90 degrees. So up and back, and then splits. He's got that much of splits. Of course, he also has a swivel here. His knee joint is the same as the elbow, so it's that ball hinge. It can go pretty far, that's 90 degrees at least, and then forward until it hits the fur, which stops it from hyperextending too much, but it can hyperextend a little bit. It can also twist, so you can turn his knee. And the same as Wukong down here, he has the ball hinge, so this goes up that much and down that much. However, unlike Wukong, there's no fur sculpted there, so like, less detail, but at the same time, this guy, he's only like 4 inches tall, so I think that's totally appropriate. And again, he was free. I forgot to mention that this tail is on a ball joint, so it can go up and down just a little bit, but it does rotate really nicely. So it goes down like that much, up that much. But yeah, it's got a good rotate to it. All right, let's move straight into the posing. And right away, we have to get him into a silly, playful pose, because that's really what this guy is meant for. He's meant to be silly and playful. But this is still Wukong, so if you want to challenge him, then challenge him. But remember, silly and playful's also the vibe. So there he is, running full speed, Naruto running. He's got it going on. Still Wukong though, so he still might break you. But still a silly monkey who might do a cartwheel. But also a demon monkey born from a stone who shoots lasers from his eyes. And I don't think it's entirely unfair to pose him with the Monkey King, since he was an accessory that came with him. So here he is, just a little monkey with the Monkey King. Or one of Wukong's Wu clones, maybe? But this video is ultimately about the little guy, not the big one. So there we go. They're posed together, but clearly concentrating on the little guy. But man, do they look good together. Cheeky little monkey stole some immortality pills. Okay, one more. He's still in the peaches from the Heavenly Garden. Come on, that's pretty funny. Okay, let's do some comparisons. Of course, the first comparison I have to do is with Fury Toys Wukong, the figure that he technically came with. The figure Obscura Wukong, Noda Toys Wukong, and the last Wukong is the Spin Master League of Legends Wukong. McFarlane Batman, just in case you needed to know. Star Wars Black Series, also in case you needed to know. Jazzwares Meowscles, because it's funny. And if you wanted to know about the 4-inch scale figures, the smaller guys, Star Wars, I think his proportions are a little bit too off. He's about the same size, but his proportions are just thicker, so it probably doesn't work. But you know what? With your 4-inch Jazzwares Fortnite figures, I think you can join your Fortnite squad. The good? He was free. He looks amazing. They didn't chintz out on the sculpt. Like, that is a beautiful sculpt. He has a stick and alternate hands, so he's 4 hands total. That's pretty good. He's got decent articulation, not the best, but he has really nice paint, even on his butt cheeks. He's a cool figure. He's a cool, small little guy who was just an additional accessory, a bonus for the big Wukong. I guess if you want to compare him to a normal figure, his negatives would be that his articulation isn't the greatest. He can hit a lot of good poses, don't get me wrong, but he doesn't, I don't know. He could hit better poses, like he could get better T-pose. His T-pose kind of stinks. And then more accessories for him. He only has two extra hands and a staff. But again, look how sad this boy is, because we're comparing him to an average figure. This is literally just an accessory. So I think it's pretty harsh giving him those negatives. However, if you're looking at this review so you can buy the 6-pack or the little individual monkeys that they just announced, then keep that in mind. You know, they could have more accessories. I think the 6-pack actually comes with an extra hand, extra head, extra hands, and a whole lot of weapons. So that solves the accessory problem. And then the articulation problem, I mean, again, he still hits pretty solid poses. He's just not gonna hit as many crazy poses as the big full-size Wukong. So that's my review. Simple and sweet. I really like him. So until next time, stay safe and have fun.